Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, guys, I am going to be doing a bit of a physical media update video. I thought I would get another physical media update video out before I go back to my parents for a few days. Going to be going back to my parents on Saturday for a few days, so this probably will be my last video till for like a week or something, probably for a week actually, and I'll obviously be back for more content after I get back from my parents to do the September watches video and episode 2 of the Unwatched shelf. By the way, guys, the Unwatched Shelf series, thank you so much to each and every one of you for your contributions so far, for getting your votes in for any titles that I should be getting onto sooner rather than later. And of course, guys, all the titles I showed in my episode 1 of the Unwatched shelf series, all the titles that I showed near to the end of the video, you're more than welcome to put your vote into what title you request for me to watch for episode 2, and the deadline of that is Friday the 3rd of October. And I've explained a bit more further into this in my previous video and stuff, but I thought I'd just give a bit of an in-plug to the Unwatched Shelf series because it's a very exciting new series for the channel going forward. So yeah, really looking forward to doing this physical media update. We've got a couple DVDs, we've got a few Blu-rays, we've got one 4K, a few VHS, and we're going to kickstart this physical media update with some a batch of records as well. Yes, I'm very much been back on board with the vinyl train again. So yep, guys, grab yourself a cuppa, and yep, hope everybody is doing wonderfully well, guys, and having an absolute magical September. So yep, let's get on with the show. Grab yourself a cuppa and let's keep on rocking it. Let's see what has made inroads into the Sammy G collection. Let's go. Part of this physical media update is my brand new batch of records that have made inroads into the Sammy G collection. Really got back into records buying again recently, and I thought I would include sort of the music segment side of this in these physical media update videos now for any of my audience who is interested in music and vinyl. All the records that I am gonna now be adding to my my vinyl collection, going forward. Any records, sorry, I add to my record collection, I will be now including in these physical media updates. But yeah, so the first one is an absolutely brilliant, underrated band, and it was a fellow friend who recommended me this band last year, and I listened to their album, I think it was their debut album, Jeopardy, and I was absolutely blown away by that album. On the same label as Echo and the Bunnymen, who I've got that brand new t-shirt in the post today of the Crocodiles album, which is amazing. And yeah, this is their second album, and this is the band The Sound, and From the Lion's Mouth. This is the latest vinyl reissue, guys. The original presses of this now, poof, they go for love and money now. So I was more than delighted to get the latest vinyl reissue, and great to see The Sound are kind of finding their status as a bit of a cult band, if that makes sense. And it's, yeah, really good cover and a really good album, guys. I think this is just as good as their debut album, Jeopardy, for me. Some of the highlights for me was Contacts the Fact, Skeletons and Possession's probably my favourite track on this. The Fire is an amazing track as well. Really, really good, like, post-punk music. If you love, like, Echo and the Bunnymen and a slice of Joy Division, this is well up your alley for sure. Yeah, really good stuff. And what is really cool about this as well, guys, is you've got this on a lovely orange vinyl there. Look at that. Whoa, that is amazing, like this orange vinyl there. But yeah, absolutely fantastic album, guys. And yeah, really, really good stuff. The track on here, Possession, I would highly recommend that track if you're wanting a bit of a taster of this album, and it is really, really damn fine, if I may say so. And I got this, I think I got this off eBay through Music Magpie, so that is The Sound from The Lion's Mouth. Wonderful. Then we've got a classic hip-hop album. I'm a big hip-hop fan, as you guys know, and I've been meaning to get this in the collection for so long now. And yeah, it was Tim who recommended me this album, and Scott absolutely loves this album as well. And I know, I think Carlos really, really likes this album as well, and that is Illmatic by Nas. Absolutely amazing album, guys. Really, really great album, this. NY State of Mind and Life's a Bitch, which is probably my second favourite track on this album. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours. And Halftime is a banger of a tune. It's like that. You know it's like that. And he's gonna throw like the mic back. Tune, banger of a tune, as Scott would say. And represent. Oh, represent. Yeah, Represent's probably my favourite track on here. And it's in Hard to Tell. Absolutely banging hip-hop album, and really, really great debut album from Nas. And I know Tim is a big fan of this rapper as well. Oh, great stuff, guys. And it sounds pristine on vinyl as well. So, yeah, on the Columbia label there as well, guys. It just, sounds wicked on vinyl. Yeah, I am after some more hip-hop on vinyl. I'd love to get some Tribe Called Quest on vinyl, and Dr. Dre's The Chronic as well. Some classic hip-hop albums I would love to get on vinyl as well. So, yeah, that is the wonderful Illmatic from Nas there. Wonderful, fantastic album. Then, again, a band that a fellow friend recommended me this band, and I think they're like sort of like an arts rock band from like the northeast as well. I can't remember what part of the northeast this band is from, but I got them recommended recently, and I got this off eBay. I forgot to mention Illmatic by Nas. I got that from Beatdown Records in Newcastle, which is close by the train station, Central Station. And this one, I got on. A fellow friend recommended me this album, and it went for a decent price off eBay, about under £14 with postage, and that is the Carpets and Frustration Paradise. So, I haven't listened to this album all the way through, guys, but what I did here, I did really, really enjoy, to be honest. This did sound like a really cool listen, and I think this band are on the what label is it again? It's the yes, Beggars Banquet, of course. Beggars Banquet, it says on there. So but really, really good stuff, and vinyl in pretty tidy nick there as well. So that is that album, The Carpets, Frustration Paradise, which I'm really looking forward to giving this one a listen, because I've heard it's a good album, this one, and another northeast band as well. So that's The Carpets. And the last record, yeah, I think it's the last record, isn't it? Sorry, second to last record for this physical media update. And this is a vinyl reissue again, guys. The originals are not really ultra rare, but I saw this reissue. It was about £16 with postage, and I thought that was an absolute bargain again through Music Magpie on eBay, and that is the punk bands The Drones and Further Temptations. Excellent debut album from The Drones, who are a massively underrated punk band from Manchester. Yeah, and really good stuff on this album. Really, really good stuff. Like Lookalikes, I think was a single. Just Want to Be Myself, I think that was another single as well. Yeah, really good stuff. Be My Baby as well. So yeah, excellent, excellent stuff. Bit of a crease on the corner, but overall it's still really nice to have. And what is really cool about this as well, you've got it on a nice translucent like pink vinyl there. So yeah, absolutely beautiful, breathtaking stuff. And yeah, looking forward to giving this one a first time listen on vinyl as well, guys, because yeah, I absolutely loved this when I listened to it on streaming like last year, and great stuff. I've got a couple of other albums on like this label as well. So it's Radiation, yeah, records there. So yeah, that is the awesome album, The Drones there, and Further Temptations. And the last one for this video is, again, now, yes, I got that on eBay as well, and I got this off a seller on eBay, and this was a bargain, guys. Like, the seller only wanted about under £8 for this one, and I thought that was a bargain. Again, it's not a record I see too often in the wild, but it's really, really good to have, and finally in the collection. Again, got this recommended earlier in the year, and that is Cactus World Music and Urban Beaches. Brilliant album, guys. Phenomenal debut album from Cactus World Music, who is such an underrated band. Cactus World News, sorry, I should say. But some absolutely brilliant tracks on here, like The Promise, The Bridge, which is possibly my favourite track on here. I absolutely love the other track on here, State of Emergency. And the last track, Maybe This Time, is beautiful. It's a great album from this band, who are so underrated. If you love like the likes of U2, a little bit of Echo and the Bunnymen there, and all like the Psychedelic Furs. Yeah, this is definitely well worth your time. A bit of the Chameleons as well, just really, really good, like sort of droney sounds to it, and the production really has held up. So that's what the label looks like. An absolutely spotless, immaculate condition, this one as well. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with their other stuff, Cactus World Music, and they are a band that I'm still fairly kind of new to as well, but this is a great recommendation like earlier this year. So that is the wonderful, breathtaking Urban Beaches by Cactus World Music. Like I say, guys, if you're into like early U2, a little bit of Echo and the Bunnymen, or the Psychedelic Furs, yeah, I would definitely check this one out through streaming or something and see what you think of it, because it is a really, really good album on the whole. And yeah, just a couple of DVDs from a couple of charity shops from Whitley Bay. Now, as you guys probably know, my favourite sitcom of all time is Peep Show. The Office US is a close second, you know. I absolutely adore the US version of The Office. I love the UK version of The Office as well. But yeah, I wanted to check out more stuff with David Mitchell and Robert Webb, because I absolutely love both of them guys in Peep Show as Mark and Jeremy. And yeah, I've this film I've heard of for a canny while now, but it's just one of them, guys, that's just been, just move out slightly. It's just one of these that it's kind of been long on my radar, and that is Magician. So yeah, I'm intrigued by this one. Don't know too much about it. Lifelong friends Harry and Carl are the greatest magic double act in the country, but after an illusion goes horribly wrong, their friendship and careers are finished. Out of luck and totally broke, Harry sets his sights on the prize money of the International Magic Shields tournament, but to win he will have to compete against the world's weirdest magicians, including his deadly rival, Carl. Yeah, so I'm intrigued by this one, guys. I think it's going to be like kind of a charmful, like, British comedy film there. So yeah, I'm intrigued this one, and I think it's only had as far as a DVD release as I recall. So that's Magicians there. Then this is a film that I've heard Tim talk about, and it's one of Joseph Gordon-Levitt's early roles, and it's a film that I'm quite intrigued to check out. However, I've heard it's a really dark movie as well. So it's 10 years later, Brian Lackey is still tormented by the black hole in his life, the 5 missing hours that have left him convinced he was abducted by aliens. In the same small Kansas town, another teen has no such worries. A hustler wise beyond his years, he has only one thing on his mind: sex and the path his urges are going to take. Searching for answers, both boys separately head for New York City, where a twist of fate brings them together to realise that their future happiness lies in the collective demons of their past. So yeah, and that's the film Mystery Skin. So yeah, this looks like a pretty dark movie, like sort of a bit of like an indie but dark kind of drama, this one. So yeah, and it's got like a soundtrack as well from Harold Budd and Robin Guthrie. And yeah, so I'm intrigued by this one. I paid 50p for this one, and actually got some goodies in there as well. So flip there and got like a bit. Oh wow, what's in up? A second poster now of the proposition, because I've already got that in the what is it, the BFI like sets there, and yeah, some other advertisements of other movies on there as well. I really need to like delve more into the Tartan Asian Tartan label there, and Tartan Asia label as well. So yeah, but that's some other advertisements there. Mean Creek, absolutely fantastic film that. Talk about a film that needs a Blu-ray release as well, actually. So yeah, that is a Mystery Skin, and Mysterious Skin, I should say. So there's that one. So guys, now on to the Blu-rays, and one 4K for this video. And now I was looking on eBay, and I was just looking at, because again guys, I'm now kind of focusing more on movies I've already seen, but just been wanting to add them to the collection for some time, and this being one of them, because this was one of my favourite films of last year. I had a fantastic time with this one at the cinema, and it was just at the right time, because I was, you know, really delving into the Planet of the Apes film series properly in full swing. And yeah, so I remember going to the cinema to see this one with my dad, and I had a fantastic time at seeing this at Cineworld last year, and that is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, one of the best films of the year last year, in my opinion, and I really enjoyed this, and I'm so glad I got this with the slipcover. And it was only, guys, the sum of, I think it was about £12, brand new and sealed with postage. I thought that was a steal, and a lovely slipcover as well. Yeah, really good artwork on that slipcover, and just a really good sort of reboots, resets button on the Planet of the Apes film series, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where they're going to go with the kind of the follow-up film to this now. But the Planet of the Apes film series is now one of my favourite film series, and this is another really good entry there. So that's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which I have reviewed on the channel. So I could put the link to my review down in the description box down below. Now, yep, I went to HMV the other day. I went to HMV Eldon Square. Love the guys that work there. They are an amazing team that work at Eldon Square HMV. Troy, Rich, Gordon, Stephen, if you're watching, guys, yep, all fantastic guys, and many other people that work there as well. Yeah, awesome staff that work at Eldon Square HMV. And yeah, so this is a title that I've been meaning to add to the collection for so long now. And yeah, it's taken me a while to finally pick this one up on Blu-ray. But I absolutely love my British cinema. As you know, guys, I am a sucker for British cinema, British movies, and this is another Northeast staple for Ken Loach's filmography, because I have got Daniel Blake and Sorry We Missed You on Blu-ray, and this is the other one, and I'm finally glad to own it on Blu-ray, and that is The Old Oak. Really good movie, guys. I haven't seen this one since the cinema as well, but I do remember this one being really good. You know, it's you know, like a really good film, and this pub owner that has like this community, you know, like for somewhere for people to go, and but they've got like kind of visitors that having like reservations towards this community, and the pub owner is looking after, you know, like kind of just making sure like this community's okay, and this girl as well who's just moved into the area. It's a really good film. There's like quite one jaw-dropping scene that happens midway through the film, and yeah, a bit of a tearjerker. There's one scene in there, but really good film, guys. And yeah, I haven't seen this one since the cinema, so yeah, definitely one well worth checking out if you love like Ken Loach's work. I would definitely recommend that one. That's The Old Oak. A film that I haven't seen for absolute years now, and I think the last time and the only time I watched this was probably getting on 10 years ago now, so this is well overdue a rewatch, and this was pretty good actually, only $6.99 for, I think, like a recommissioned Blu-ray of this. So yeah, and but I have been wanting to go back and revisit this film for absolute ages now, and that is Good Will Hunting, which is just a brilliant movie, guys. One that I'm well overdue a rewatch of. But Gus Van Sant, who directed this, it went for many awards at the Oscars, and Robin Williams and Matt Damon, just a dynamite together in this movie. And Ben Affleck, one of his early roles. Really good movie, this one, guys. And yeah, one I'm really intrigued, one I'm really looking forward to giving like well overdue viewing of, because yeah, I do remember this being fantastic, and I'm sure I'm gonna love it all over again. That's Good Will Hunting. Now, guys, originally I was gonna get the original Dirty Harry on 4K, but then I came to the conclusion, do you know what? But as immaculate as that 4K transfer might be, guys, I'm probably more than happy to just own this film series on Blu-ray. I think the Blu-ray sets of these movies would just do me fine. I mean, don't get us wrong, guys. I'm sure the 4K transfer on Dirty Harry is absolutely immaculate. There's no doubt about it. But I think I just came to the point where, do you know what? It's a film series. I'm kind of you know, not too up on. I've only seen the original Dirty Harry, and I thought I could either pay 20 quid for one movie or get this Blu-ray sets of all 5 movies for about the sum. I think it was about £14, which I thought was a bargain, guys, for 5 films on Blu-ray. I couldn't say no to that, and it's brand new as well. And that is the Dirty Harry, 5-film collection on Blu-ray. A bit of a steal, guys. Yep, I only paid about, I think, £14 for this with free postage, so I couldn't argue with that, to be honest. Take the shrink wrap off and see what this is like. I don't know if it's got like different artwork on the disc, so what, we'll have a look. Before the Marvel film Deadpool, there was the Deadpool. So yeah, really good stuff. And we do have a bit of artwork for each disc as well. Good stuff. So yeah, that is Dirty Harry, the 5-film set on Blu-ray. And yeah, a couple of cheap and cheerful titles. I've got these from the St. Oswald's charity shop in Whitley Bay. And now, guys, okay, I know what you guys will be thinking, and it's probably going to raise a few eyebrows to why I picked this one up. Legends of the Guardians. I know. Do you know what, guys? I'm curious to what I'm going to make to this movie now, and if it's going to still hold up well. I do remember quite enjoying it, you know, when I did originally watch it. But that was probably over 10 years ago. So my opinion could change on this one now, but it was 50 pence. And you know, well, howl about that. Like, how about that? Howl about that. And also, it could be a right hoot. There we go. So yeah, that's Legends of the Guardians. Yeah, so Zack Snyder directed this. Yeah, everyone's favourite director, right? So I'm intrigued. I haven't seen this one, like I say, guys, for over 10 years now, but I did really like this animation style from what I remember. But yeah, I don't know if this one's going to hold up for me or not on rewatch. We'll have to see with this one. But I do remember having a decent time with this one, so that's Legend of the Guardians. And guys, I got this brand new and sealed for the sum of 50 pence. And I was absolutely delighted, as delighted gets, because it was a brand new copy. You gotta think, guys, a brand new copy of a Blu-ray, this would have cost about £15 when it originally came out, if not maybe about less than that. But to get it for 50 pence, brand new and sealed, how it originally came out, it was just an absolute steal. And that is Black Swan. Always the stickers that are covering the characters' faces, aren't they? Oh man, we know the score now, don't we? Lol. But wow, that was a bit of a deal back in the day. 5 for £30 or 3 for £20. So yeah, Natalie Portman's eye covered up with a sticker there. Would have looked like a bit of an eye patch if she had that sticker on the cover for much longer. But there we go, Natalie. We can see your beautiful, beautiful eye to another again. But yeah, that was a bit of a weird thing to say, but oh well, there you go. But anyways, yes, Black Swan, really good film, this one, guys. A very kind of, it was a bit of an original, like, dark and, you know, like, it's like not really a horror, but it's kind of like, it's a bit of a psychological drama almost, but a very interesting premise. Obviously, Mila Kunis. Yeah, Mila Kunis, that's all I have to say about that. I'm going to be pleased. And then there's Vincent Cassell, who's a fantastic actor. So yeah, Black Swan, and a film by Darren Aronofsky. So yeah, but really good film. And it's got like kind of like, it's kind of a bit kind of like nightmare fuel at times, this movie, but it really works. And something about it, it's quite, you know, like original with its premise there. So yeah, that's the film Black Swan there. Yeah, I do remember that one being really good. And to get it brand new and sealed, guys, for the sum of 50 pence was a steal right there. Now, this was a bit of a steal, to be honest, considering this Blu-ray goes for love and money nowadays. And yeah, it's one that I've seen go for like 25 to 30 pounds. It's a long out of print title, but one listing came up on eBay. It was £15, and I thought, do you know what, it is, and it's pre-owned, but I thought to myself, I'm probably not gonna get this any cheaper than that. And it is a long out of print title, and it's like the same price of what it would have been like when it originally came out on Blu-ray as well. And I thought, guys, to myself, I love this movie. I used to not particularly like this movie, and then I returned to it like 10 years later, and I had a great time with this one on rewatch, and I thought, yeah, this is well deserving to be added to the Blu-ray collection someday. And it came up for such a great price, and that is The Girl Next Door. So yeah, got this for a bit of a steal, considering it is a long out print title now. And I thought £15 for this, I thought was a great price, considering this is a bit of a rarity on Blu-ray now. And this Blu-ray, yeah, came out like, I think it was like 2014 or something, this Blu-ray came out. And yeah, guys, I'm having a look at the back now. It's not in particularly immaculate condition. There is a couple of you know, there's a couple of slight tears at the back, but considering how rare this Blu-ray is, guys, there's no going back now. I'm more than delighted. As I say, a slight couple of tears at the back, but other than that, guys, it is in pretty good condition. And especially with one of these, I probably am going to very, very rarely find in the wild and find for such a good price like this. So, and yeah, Alicia Cuthbert, who's looking absolutely gorgeous on the cover there as well. And yeah, Emily Hurst, who's in this film as well. And yeah, and you've got a young Paul Dano in this movie as well, but really good movie. It's not like a full-on rom-com by any means as well. It's got a little bit of a darker edge to it as well. So kind of if you think something similar to like The Good Girl, which is not like necessarily like a full-on rom-com, it's got a bit of a darker theme to it as well. So, but absolutely delighted to get that one, guys. And yeah, I'm having a look at the Blu-ray now, and it is in immaculate nick there as well. So yeah, really good stuff, guys. And if you like kind of like your American rom-coms, and if you like kind of rom-coms but a bit with a dark twist, definitely would recommend this one, guys. It's got a pretty good soundtrack to this one. So that's The Girl Next Door. And onto some VHS tips, guys. Just cheap and cheerful fun for me, getting some of these VHS tapes like nostalgia reasons, but just a nice thing to have. I got this in the Far Place charity shop in Whitley Bay. I think it was last weekend, and I don't know too much about this film, but it's a film called Dunstan Checks In, and yeah, looks like a pretty good fun film there. And yeah, nice one to have for like the VHS collection. And the VHS tape in pretty tidy nick there as well. And there is a Dunstan, which is not too far from here. So, yep, that's Dunstan check-in. Although I don't know if there's been a chimp around Dunstan, I'm not too sure. And then, yeah, got this for a real bargain. And I remember us having this in the VHS collection many years ago. And again, it's a nice one to have back into the VHS collection. And for a little bit of nostalgia reasons there, because I think that's how I first watched this movie, on VHS as well. And that is Rain Man. Absolutely love this movie, guys. Beautiful drama, this one, of course. Powerhouse acting all the merry way from Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise, who are obviously the two standouts in this movie. But you've got other really good like performances in there, directed by Barry Levinson. Hans Zimmer does the music. Just an absolutely fantastic drama, this one. And yeah, the VHS tape in pretty tidy nick there as well. So that's Rain Man. And I got these VHS tapes. I want to say from, I think it was the Far Place charity shop in North Shields last week. And yeah, got these in a bundle from the Far Place charity shop in North Shields last week. The first one I got is AI, Artificial Intelligence, which I am well overdue a rewatch of this one, actually. I haven't seen this for years, but I know Ollie absolutely loves this film as well. And yeah, I do remember this one being a really interesting film, just not seen it for the longest time. So yeah, there's that one. AI. This one got a Indicator Blu-ray release not too long ago, and it looks like an interesting film with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Bridget Fonda, and that is Single White Female. Yeah, I've heard pretty good things about this one as well. After an unfaithful fiance leaves her abruptly single young New Yorker, Ali Jones advertises for a flatmate to share her apartment, but when Hedra Carlson, played by Jennifer Jason Leigh, moves in, she doesn't just take over Ali's spare bedroom. She takes over her clothes, her boyfriend, her identity, and then tries to take her life. So yeah, it does seem like a bit of a sort of a really interesting movie, this one. And you've got other advertisements on these as well. Some good titles there. So yeah, there's that one, Single White Female. And the second to last VHS tape for this video. Well, sometimes when it comes to VHS, I guess I do go nuts when it comes to like getting more VHS tapes. But yeah, Barbra Streisand, so Ollie, Stuart, to their absolute approval, because I know they are big fans of Barbra Streisand. And then there's Richard Dreyfuss as well. And yeah, I don't know too much about this one as well, but looks like kind of like it's a bit of like a mystery thriller from what I'm reading, but it does seem quite interesting, this one, and a little bit of a dark tale. So yeah, I haven't seen too many films with Barbra Streisand in, but yeah, I know she's been in some like well-acclaimed films, and don't know too much about that one. So there's that one, the film Nuts. And this one, yeah, which is a film I think every man and his dog has seen, and it's nice to get this in this big box edition, and just, yeah, just a really entertaining film all round. One that I'm kind of, again, guys, one I do need to get for the Blu-ray collection as well, going back to Robin Williams there, and that is Mrs. Doubtfire. Just a fun-loving, entertaining film, guys. I'm sure everyone has seen this, watching this has seen this, and it is just just a joyous, fun, family-orientated movie, this one, and just, yeah, like bucket loads of fun to it. And Chris Columbus directs it as well, Sally Field, Pierce Brosnan's in there, Howard Shaw does the music, and yeah, just a really entertaining film, this one, guys, and one that it's nice to have in this big box edition there. So yeah, that is the awesome Mrs. Doubtfire in this big box VHS edition. The stuff that I actually bought today, actually, as I'm recording this on Thursday the 25th of September, man, God, guys, where is the time going? But wow, the year is just flying, isn't it, guys? But anyways, guys, yep, this is the stuff that I bought in Newcastle. So I went to Vinyl Guru, the first visit this year. I've been to Vinyl Guru in Newcastle multiple times, but this was the first time I actually went to a Vinyl Guru this year, since I've really got back into record buying since the start of the month. And the first of those two records, because I just bought, yeah, like two records from Vinyl Guru today. This was a great price. This was £9, and I absolutely love the debut album Eden from Everything But The Girl. I think it's just got a real nice, crisp, ornate, jangles, pop sound to it, and it's really good. You know, similar vibe to something on like Cherry Red Records, because Tracy Thorn's previous group was Marine Girls on the Cherry Red Records label, and it should go on to being in Everything But The Girl, and this is their second album, Love Not Money. So yeah, I don't know too much about this album, guys, but yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a listen. This was 1985 as well, so maybe a couple of years after Eden came out, which was, I think, 1983 or 1984. But £9 and in really good condition as well, yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting this one on the turntable. And yeah, in pretty tidy nick as well, guys. That is in pretty tidy nick, I've got to say. Absolutely banging. But yeah, that was a good deal, that one. And yeah, absolutely love the debut album from Everything But The Girl, Eden. I forgot what the name of their most acclaimed album is. I think that's got the track Missing on it. So yeah, that's a good one from today. And good to see Chris and Rob, who work at Vinyl Guru as well. So that's Everything But The Girl, Love Not Money. And the other record I bought today in Newcastle from Vinyl Guru, and this was a bit of a bargain, guys. This was my first album, my introduction to this band over 10 years ago. And yeah, I know George at Tyneside Cinema is a massive fan of this band, and they are a Sunderland band as well. So yeah, really good stuff. Yeah, I think it's like two brothers, I think, or like a duo, and absolutely fantastic production. You know, very much a bit of a throwback to like Talking Heads, XTC, and this was kind of like my introduction to this band like all them years ago. I remember having it on CD, and yeah, it's great, really good. And I got this pre-owned for about £16, which I thought was a steal for this, to be honest. And that is Tones of Town by Field Music. Excellent stuff. This has got the track She Can Do What She Wants, which obviously notably featured in the In-Betweeners. Yeah, that was actually, I think, the first track I ever heard from Field Music as well, but really good stuff. Yeah, really cool. Bit of a gatefold we've got going on here and in here as well. Yeah, lovely stuff. And what's even cooler, guys, and this was a steal because I got this for £16. The only other Field Music album I've got on vinyl, there's one other I've got on vinyl. It's brilliant as well. Absolutely fantastic, from 2009, I think it was. it's gone out of my head, guys, but that album they brought out in, I think, about 2009 or something. That is a fantastic album. Yeah, what's really cool about this as well, it's on this nice yellow vinyl there, so absolutely legit condition as well, pretty tidy if you ask me. Yeah, and have a closer look at the custom label there, absolutely lush. Yeah, really good to find this for the sum of £16, and just yeah, an absolute steal, because I know there's a few other like field music like reissues that tend to go for a bit more than that, but yeah, this was a really good one to find today, and I'm looking forward to listening to it for the first time in a few years now. I haven't listened to this one in a while, so another great addition to the Sammy G vinyl collection there. Just, yeah, a couple Blu-rays, and then we're going to end it with some VHS goodness that I bought today. So, this was one of my favourite films of 2013, and so underrated, actually. Yeah, I don't hear many people talk about this one, and I really enjoyed it, guys. You know, like kind of a British indie flick, and a really good, like, father and daughter relationship sort of movie to this one. So I'm looking forward to going back and rewatching this one at some point. I'm going back to my parents this Saturday, and going back to my parents for a few days, so I might actually take this film with me to watch, and that is Scrapper there. Yeah, had a really good time with this one on like at the cinema, Tyneside Cinema, a couple of years ago, and yeah, just a delightful like indie flick, this one. And yeah, if you love like kind of films like After Sun and films like that, yeah, it's a good one, that one. And yeah, actually I will take this one out the shrink wrap, because I think I am gonna probably take this film with me to watch when I go back to my parents. Yeah, I just love a lot of these like indie dramas and that, guys, and just, yeah, this really hit the sweet spot when I watched it like a couple of years ago now, and I haven't seen this one since the cinema, so I'm looking forward to going back to this one. And it was $7.99, so I thought, yeah, that was a good price for that one as well. So yeah, that is Scrapper. Interesting stuff. Then I've been after this film for a while, actually, and I spotted it at British Heart Foundation in Newcastle, which is next to Eldon Square. And yeah, I thought, do you know what? I've been after this for a while, and for £2.50, I thought that is a pretty good price for this, I guess. And it is yeah, a really bleak, depressing kind of film, but really, really good as well. And that is the film Shame, with Michael Fassbender and Carey Mulligan. I haven't seen this for a long time, guys, but I do remember this one being really good. And as per usual, a sticker covering a character's face. So, Michael Fassbender, you poor sod, I know that sticker has put it to shame, really, but such a shame that the sticker was on his face, but now, there we go, can see Michael Fassbender again, but yeah. Yeah, do remember this one being really good, guys, and just some like excellent performances. This one very like raunchy and that. I don't think this would be a family viewing by any stretch of imagination. So yeah, good to like pick up that one for today. Shame on Blu-ray for £2.50. And yeah, just 4 VHS tapes to sign off this whole video, and I think this has been one of my best haul videos. You know, guys, I've really bought some good stuff here today on the channel. So earlier today, I went to Whitley Bay. I went to the Far Place charity shop in Whitley Bay, the Far Place charity shop, and they brought some a batch of new VHS tapes to the shop. And this first one, absolute Keanu Reeves 90s classic. I know Jordan Movie Worm is a massive fan of this film, and that is Speed. Wonderful, really, really good stuff there. Great to get that one, and just an absolute 90s classic. Yeah, Speed. I actually, guys, do you know what? I've just come to think of it. I might have already got this on VHS. I think, to be honest, I think I've already got this one on VHS. I'm sure I did a couple of months ago. That's just come back to mind now. But I thought I had to, I thought it was a bit of a commitment to pick up now another copy of The Commitments on VHS. There we go. But yeah, really, it is still nice to have a duplicate of this, guys, and it is a good movie. I do need to get this one on Blu-ray. Really good, like, music-related movie, that one. So yeah, that's The Commitments. A double pack of Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Try saying that after 37 pints. So yeah, good to get this in at like a double set there, and a pretty tidy set as well of two films on VHS. So yeah, and yeah, remember these two being like really cool, like gangster, you know, like British flicks there from Guy Ritchie. You know, like that was kind of Guy Ritchie's sort of like style and flair at the time, you know, when it came to like his like movies and that, like in the late 90s and early 2000s. So yeah, good stuff, that one. And again, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. I do need to get that on Blu-ray because I haven't seen it for a long time, that one. And of course, another Keanu classic and a 90s like classic as well. And yeah, I think it's going to need a little bit clean on the cover there, but overall still really happy to like get this one. And yeah, that is The Matrix there on VHS. Yeah, again, another one, guys, I do need to get from a Blu-ray collection as well, because I'm now trying to sort of focus on movies I have seen but not added to the Blu-ray collection as of yet. But yeah, good to find this one. And these were like in a bundle for like £1 as well from the Far Place charity shop in Whitley Bay earlier today. So yeah, an all-time classic, just so original for its times, The Matrix, Keanu Reeves as Neo, and just a brilliant movie that's just, again, so much packed into this, but just so much to be, like, engrossed by. So yeah, that's The Matrix there. Whatever happens in The Matrix stays in The Matrix. So guys, that's it. That's all the VHS finds, the Blu-rays, DVDs and records that I have added to the Sammy G collection in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, guys, do let me know in the comments down below. Have you listened to any of those albums? Have you watched any of these movies? And do you have any of these in your collection? And do you have any of those albums in your vinyl collection? If you're really into music and vinyl, I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. And yeah, guys, I do want to take the time to say once again, thanks ever so much for all of your continuous support on the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. And yeah, I am really enjoying this YouTube journey, and just long may it continue. And I will be back next week to finish recording my September watches video. And also, I should be back for my September watches video, but also my second episode of my brand new series, The Unwatched Shelf, which again, guys, like if you're interested and you want to vote for any of those titles for me to choose from for episodes 2, yeah, I can be sure to do so, because I would love to hear you guys' thoughts for what movies I should be watching, and I'll stack all those movies together, and I'll pick out a title. That will be the title I'll be watching in the next episode. So again, guys, I would love to hear you guys' opinions, because it's an exciting new series for the channel. So yeah, guys, gonna be back at my parents' on Saturday. It's chicken dinner, football. I'm gonna be going back to Edinburgh for the first time since my birthday as well, and spending some wonderful family time with my mum and dad in Berwick-upon-Tweed. And yeah, just gonna have some amazing scenic walks, gonna listen to music and all that good stuff, and watch plenty of movies as well. So yeah, guys, have a wonderful weekend ahead, and I'll be back for more content soon, and I'll see you guys in the month of October. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care, guys.